Go ahead.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Not a Trekkie, an all Star Wars Everything podcast brought to you by Red Cyclone Inc. I am your host, Tenacious T, aka Tatsuwa, my co host for the Not a Trekkie podcast, the man with one name, the Merc with the mic,
What's going on? What is going on?
the man with one name.
Yes, one name. One name only.
I'm always the man with multiple names now,
Yes.
so yes.
Yes, we are back for Not a Trekkie, our Star Wars cast, and we'll be reviewing a new show. This is our review of The Skeleton Crew.
Yes, Skeleton Crew, which we've been kind of been putting on the back burner watching. We're kind of usually up on the new stuff and kind of watch it as it happens, but this was like one that we just we were watching other things, so we kind of just pushed it to the side. But
Yeah,
very happy that we got to visit it this time. So
yes. This aired in 2024.
and ended in 2025, so it must have been towards the end of the year if it's only 8 episodes.
I'll tell you right now. So, yes, my bad.
It's all good.
When did it start? There it goes.
When did it start?
December 2nd, 2024. So yeah, right in the end
Okay,
of the
yeah.
year. Yeah,
So basically, it's 2025.
yeah. It's 8 episodes. Series. It was created by Christopher Ford and John Watts.
I don't know who they
Um,
are, but
I would
good
say
for
our
them.
stars, our main stars. I'll shout them out first, and then we could talk about like the guests and stuff like that. Yeah, Jude Law.
I have not. I've only seen two movies from Jude Law in my entire life. I saw Alfie and Enemy at the Gate. I've
Yeah,
I've never seen anything else with him in it.
he was in that one with Heath Ledger. I think all of them were in it. Johnny Depp was in it. Imaginary.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Imagineering with Doctor
Yeah,
Parnassus.
he was
Yeah,
in
so
that too.
yeah, he was in that. He ultimately ended up being the main bad guy
Yeah.
at the end, which
So
is Heath Ledger's character
yeah,
because he passed away during the filming of
yeah. So Jude Law, he's Jod Nawood. We have Ryan Curry Armstrong as Fern. You have Kariah Cater as KB. You have Ravi Kobat Connors as Wim. You have Robert Timothy Smith as Neil. You have Nick Frost as SM33. He used the voice. You had Jamel White.
it. Jaleel White,
Jamal.
Steve
Yeah,
Urkel,
White. Yeah,
ladies and
Steve
gentlemen,
Urkel
Steve Urkel
as Gunter.
as Gunter. Gunter.
That name sounds familiar.
Well, that's Gunter. Gunter. But it was
um,
happy. I was happy to see Jaleel White in it.
yes. And anything,
Everybody else is
yes,
just,
everyone is there. But those are the main
it's
characters
just a
and stuff like that. So I just
side
want to shut
character.
them out. Yes, we have 8 episodes. This was very, like a description. It was like very Goonies meets Star Wars, and I
Yeah.
think it holds off. It was a really fun series.
The first episode gave off Stranger Things to me, and then Stranger Things. If you watched it, it literally is like the Goonies in a different universe.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So as the show progressed, it turned more into Goonies than Stranger Things. The first episode is very Stranger Things, and I mean that by the way it was filmed, like the darkness of it,
Yeah.
like going into the woods, finding the ship and stuff like that. And then the last episode was full blown fucking
Yeah.
Stranger Things. It really was full blown Stranger Things. So it was like the best of those two worlds, just in a Star Wars universe.
Yes.
And how could you go wrong?
And it was different.
That's
It
a
was like a different.
that's a
Again,
winning formula.
I always express this on this cast. I like when things are away from the typical things that we get from Star Wars.
Well,
So
yeah, I agree because it forces a story.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like a Star Wars movie could literally just have the Empire battling the Jedi and not have a strong storyline and just have all the fight scenes and lightsaber battles and this and that, and it still be a good ass movie. I like things that have content in it.
yeah,
You know
me
what I
too.
mean? we both equally agree, and it might be a bold statement to the Star Wars community out there, but like Andor and Rogue One are the best things that Star Wars has ever made. You know what I mean?
With
Like that's how I
Mandalorian like
feel.
right behind it.
Well, yes, of course. But the story
Yeah,
wise, you know, well, Mandalorian is great. Mandalorian does pertain to a lot of both of those worlds.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Mandalorian also ushered in cool things like bringing Boba Fett back and then bringing Cad Bane in
yeah.
and stuff like that.
We need
You
a
know what I
Cad
mean?
Bane
So like,
series.
and like baby Yoda, who's 50 years old but he's still a baby. You know what I mean? Because it shows how slow it takes Yoda to grow old. Because Yoda was 800 years old when he died, 800 and something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't say died, committed suicide. That's just my theory.
It's like shut up.
we've been we've been saying this for years that Luke just wouldn't shut the fuck up, so he's just like, I want to just die.
And then now he's a
You know,
blue ghost bothering Yoda.
he's a blue green ghost. He's a blue green
Yoda's like,
ghost.
God damn it, I should have went to the dark side.
He's like, now I'm tormented by Luke, even in the after. He's like what's his face in have you ever seen um Big Bang Theory?
I know some of it, Big Bang Theory, yeah.
Okay, so there's episodes with Bob. He just passed away. He was he was on like Murphy Brown or some shit. Hold on a second. But there's he played Professor Proton in hold on, Bob on Big Bang Theory. He just recently passed away too. Bob Newhart.
Okay.
So Bob Newhart played Professor Proton in Big Bang Theory. As anybody who's ever seen the show, what you call it, Sheldon Cooper, he's a very annoying guy. You know what I mean? Everybody finds him extremely annoying. So Bob Newhart was Professor Proton, and he used to just irritate the shit out of Bob. You know what I mean? Bob would just be like, "Yo, what the fuck is this guy doing? Leave me alone." He ends up dying in the show, but then coming back in Sheldon's fucking in his dreams as a Star Wars character, right? So even in his dreams, he's like, "Bro, why can't you just let me die?" He's like, "I'm a figment of your imagination. Like, why are you bring me into your dreams? Just let me die, bro." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's how Yoda feels right now.
Yeah.
Bob Newhart in Big Bang Theory.
Now he has to deal with Anakin and then Luke.
Yeah,
He's like,
well,
I should have
oh
went to the
god
dark
damn
side
it.
before I died.
I should, well, no, well, I'm pretty sure the dark side you can still come back as a spirit animal, whatever
Right.
they call it.
The blue ghost.
He's a blue green ghost. He's
Yeah.
confused. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We never seen Windu come back though.
No.
We heard his voice in
Yeah.
the last
That last
Skywalker. We
scene.
heard his voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, where everybody's voice of all the Jedi and the cinematic world spoke. But that's neither here or there. We're talking about the Skeleton Crew.
Yes. So we said the cast. We can start the shows. So we got episode one. This could be a real adventure. Dun, dun, dun. Kids from an ordinary planet discover a surprise secret. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah,
We saw
I
a
mean,
dead
yeah.
body.
First, yeah. Well, yeah. These are very short, so we can just breeze through this
Yeah.
real quick. You know what I mean? Episode. Oh man, the thing ain't showing me. Let me go on to IMDb. I'm sorry.
It's
All right,
okay.
this could be a real adventure. Episode 2. Way past the barrier. A surprising first stop marks the beginning of an unexpected journey. Like we need more of a synopsis, man. Come
Yeah.
on. You
Episode
know.
three is very interesting as a astrogonon problem.
Um,
Astro astrogation problem. A mysterious stranger offers to help our heroes. That's
Bro, that's like the
Elul's evil.
longest.
That's character.
That is the longest title to an episode I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Very interesting as an astrogating problem. All right, episode 4. Can't say I remember no at Atten. Our heroes face a surprise and in a familiar setting.
5 is you have a lot to learn about pirates.
I like this episode.
Seeming pleasant world will test our heroes like no other.
Episode 6, Zero Friends Again. It's like yeah, it's like a it's a conceptual
Yeah.
uh, title because you can literally it's breaking down the whole show just by the episode. Zero Friends Again. Relationships fray under the pressures of a difficult journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, episode 7.
Where we at? 7. We gonna be in so much trouble. The heroes have
Gonna be
never
in
felt
so much
further from home.
trouble. My parents gonna kill me. All right, episode 8, The Real Good Guys. On the planet at Aten, 4 friends must protect their home from pirates while rescuing 2 hostages held captive by a dangerous imposter in the supervisor's tower.
There we go.
Short, sweet, and simple on the episodes, and now we can dive down into the show.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
This, yeah,
okay.
go ahead. You
No, you
you
can
you
start.
can start.
Go ahead, start.
Nah, because I don't even know where to begin. I'll be honest with you. So,
So again, our kids, pretty much our protagonists, pretty much are like a group of kids. They discover like a big spaceship, um, take over it. They get out of space. They're flying around everywhere and stuff like that, and they having a whole adventure and whatnot. They meet this guy, pretty much trying to help them, but he's not really there to help them. He's using them.
and I was actually shocked by that too. I
Yeah,
actually thought that he was going to be a good guy, and he ended up being a bad guy.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He's somebody who manipulated the Force.
yeah.
He's kind of like what I would be. I'll be honest. If I was in the Star Wars universe, I
That would
feel
be
like
me.
I'd be the Jude Law. I would totally be a pirate.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But in all reality, his reasoning for everything, I don't blame him. I really don't. And he said it in one of his speeches. He's like, when haven't you been hungry? He's like, I've been hungry my whole life. It's like this universe is fucked up. You know what I mean? It's like you have to fight to eat every single day. It's
yeah,
like I understand his point of view. You know what I mean? Like I really do. But he's obviously in the show he stabbed everybody he encountered in the back.
yeah,
Literally everybody that knew of him had a horror story from him. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But so basically, this planet that these kids are from at Aden is a hidden planet. It's part of a series of planets that was part of the original, I guess, sequence star plan that was
yeah,
like important. You know what I mean? And like all the other planets got destroyed. So um, this is post Alderaan.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So this is after the series of events in the original trilogy, not the prequels, but the original trilogy.
yeah.
Well, do we have a time frame of how many years after this is?
Um, tell you right now.
Because that would be important to understand in the aspect of the piracy that's going on in the universe with them. You know what I mean? Because how long after the Empire had a hold on everything that these guys were running amok? Where does this pertain
So
in
this,
the
so
Mandalorian time as well?
it's around the Mandalorian time.
Which Mandalorian was 5 years after the collapse of the
This is
Empire.
5 years after Return of the Jedi.
Okay, so this is in the whole universe of that where piracy and bounty hunting is like the big thing.
Yeah. So it takes
So that kind of
place.
makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. I'm reading. Star Wars Dalton Cruise set in the New Republic era, approximately 5 years after Return of the Jedi. It places continuity with the events that Mandalorian and Ahsoka had. This era is after the Galactic Empire defeat, but before the New Republic has fully established control, meaning the galaxy is in a violent state with the rise of piracy.
Yeah. So then, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe eventually we'll get a team up show or movie with all of them in it. Because if they're all part of the same time frame, I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Grogu.
Ultimately, have a build up like an Avengers kind of thing or Guardians of the Galaxy kind of thing. You know what I
That's
mean?
gonna be Grogu's crew.
Yeah, Grogu's gonna be 10 years old just out of diapers. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And fucking, well, 100 years old just out of diapers. But
Yeah.
it's good to know the time frame because now we can place it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where if you watched Mandalorian, the just the savagery that was happening in Mandalorian with like the other planets and like a number one way to make credits is bounty hunting.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's like there is that, and there's the piracy and everything like that. So
Yes.
it kind of makes sense, and it falls well into what this generation of Star Wars is leaning towards. So hopefully there is a team up or a build up to maybe an ultimately something where all those worlds collide, and I don't see why they wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, so at Aden is this hidden planet. So when in the episode it says they can't go past the barrier. So like this planet is very strict. You know what I mean? It's kind of set in its tone, and it's like kids think it's boring as hell, and they don't even realize the significance of the planet that they live on.
Yeah.
This planet's sole purpose is to make credits, is to make the money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point when they accidentally stumbled upon this shit and the kid who looks like Mowgli in the live action fucking Jungle Book movie,
Yeah.
who literally has this fantasy of being a Jedi, presses the fucking button, and then they all get sent off into space for a hell of a journey. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I can only imagine. It's like they're literally playing on this thing. He thought it was a Jedi temple, so he
Yeah.
was like obsessed with Jedi's and stuff. So he thought it was a Jedi temple, and then it ended up being a battleship, and that bitch just soared into space. It had a fun droid on it, B-33, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It was his name B-33?
Yeah. The dude from
Nick Frost. Nick Frost. No, I'm
yeah
just
Nick
making
Frost.
sure that's the name. That's the nickname.
SM33.
SM or SN.
SM33. Yeah.
All right. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna be honest. He might be my favorite droid that I've encountered so
It's
far.
between him and the one from Andor. The not Andor. Rogue One.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I,
Cause I
I,
liked
I
him too.
agree, but I like the pirate aspect of
Yeah.
33 though. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because like he was like one-eyed Willie. He had the little rat pat popping out of his
Yeah.
fucking eye.
Yeah.
He was a fun character. You know what I mean? Like he definitely provided a um an unexpected because like he obviously is a droid and he follows whoever the captain of the ship is.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's like he's on he's never wrong in what he's doing. He's just doing what he's told to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But he even sounds like a pirate. That's what I like about him. You know what I mean? He's like one-eyed Willie in Goonies
Yeah.
as fucking even though one-eyed Willie would be the guy that was the most famous pirate in all of history. They
Yeah.
were talking about Jude Law. You know, he's the one that was searching for the planet at Aden and stuff, and I don't know. A lot happened in a matter of 8 episodes. So
Yeah.
what you call it? Yeah, they any specific episodes that all right. So basically, the kids get shot out into space, and they're desperately trying to find their way home.
Yeah.
And the fact that nobody, everybody thinks of Aden as like a fairy tale, like it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So nobody knows how to get there, and they go to another planet that's like at Akin.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like literally jumping from planet to planet, trying to figure out how to get back to Aden. Which Jude Law, being the pirate that he is doing this all for. This is the ultimate treasure find.
Yes.
So, and him being a pirate and then interacting with everybody else while he stabbed everybody in the back. It's just every single episode was literally kind of there was no boring parts to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was just all around fun.
Yeah. It was a great adventure. Like it was what it was called. It was an adventure, and yeah. And then like even towards the ending when he came out with the lightsaber and stuff like that, and they actually think that he was part of a Jedi, the
Yeah.
Jedi Order and stuff. Man, he
Well,
probably just stole the
because he
shit.
had a fucking lightsaber.
yeah. Yeah.
He had a lightsaber that man, damn well we would have loved being on that planet of relaxation with no kids.
Yeah.
That planet looked like fun. Man. It really did, and that was a hell of a treasure. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like It really was. I enjoyed that episode a lot, and those the kids like that was the one moment in time like throughout the show that they actually kind of cut loose a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They would have pillow fights. They were just happy to be out on an adventure, and that kind of gave it its childlike. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Childlike feel because like in the Goonies, the Goonies they're being chased by the Fratellis through this fucking tunnel.
yeah,
They're trying to get rid of something. You know what I mean? And then there's no real moment in time where they're actually just like having fun doing what they're doing, except for when they found big One Eye Willie's
yeah,
treasure.
yeah,
So this is literally kind of just straight from the textbook
yeah,
of the Goonies. It really truly
yeah.
is.
The character work and everything like that. I thought the kids were great. And usually we don't like kid actors, but they were great.
Yeah, yeah. This was I was thinking that while I was watching. It's like this is the only fucking thing
Yeah,
that I like that has a kid in it that I didn't mind at all because the whole show was pertained around the kids.
yeah,
You know, if we were younger, if we were like 10 years old watching this, we would have been like, "This is fucking awesome." You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Shit,
I
I'm
want to do that shit.
42 and I thought it was awesome, so I enjoyed it. And I want to be on that
Yeah,
adventure.
no,
I want a
I
speedster,
feel you.
like the speed bike.
I I was happy to see Jude Law. Like, I think Jude Law actually did a great job
Yeah, he was great in this.
acting wise. I think that he played a good villain antagonist, but also like I said before, like I kind of understand where he's coming from. The
Yeah,
man's been scraping through life his whole life.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Since the beginning of when he was a kid. So it's like I don't blame him for doing it. His methods suck, and he uses a lot of people, but I'm kind of sympathetic to him. You know what I mean? Like I kind of am.
yeah,
He didn't want to hurt the kids, and he never did hurt the kids.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He gave them so many chances. Like, please, I don't want to do this, but I will do this. I will kill you. I
yeah.
swear to God, I will. I will murder. I will slaughter your family in front of you. But I do not want to do this. Please, don't make me do this. But
He's
I will fucking do
like, I'll kill you,
it. I will kill you. But
but I don't
just
want to
know,
do it.
I won't enjoy doing it. But I will fucking murder you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I swear to God, I am him. I
yeah.
would totally be him in the Star Wars universe, just with a better hairline. I couldn't stop staring at his fucking Mickey Mouse hairline. You know what I mean?
Yeah, going bald. Oh, he was also in the Miss Marvel. He
Oh
was the
yeah,
main
yeah, yeah.
villain.
He
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
He ended up
Captain
becoming the
Marvel.
main
Yeah,
villain
he was the main villain. Yeah,
with the scrolls, the
yeah.
scrolls, whatever the hell they are.
Scrolls.
Because
Yeah,
yeah, they projected the scrolls to be uh the villains,
yeah,
and then in all reality, it was him that ended up becoming the villain. So okay, so that's a whole four things that I remember him
yeah. So there you go.
out of his 30-year career. You know what I mean? So, but I love the way the show was filmed.
Yeah,
They had more dark scenes, and then it was that one light like that one planet was like kind of like the brightest
yeah,
of the episodes until they went down into the shaft trying to find the treasure.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like it just never stopped. It's so good. It was filmed very good. It was acted very good. My other favorite character was actually Neil. I actually like Neil a lot.
yeah,
The little elephant kid.
yeah, yeah. He's cool looking.
Yeah, yeah, he's cool looking, but actually at the same time, like he kind of started off as like a worrisome geek,
Yeah,
and actually put in some fucking work.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like him being scared forced him to come out of his shell.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And like make him an actual like pretty cool character. And he's just an elephant.
yeah,
The last episode when you see his father
yeah,
for the first time, because you only saw his mother,
yeah,
but
yeah,
you saw his father for the first time, like he's a fucking elephant.
yeah.
He's a walking, talking elephant.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't know. It was fun. I would love to get more background of like the owl and
yeah,
stuff like that. The owl kind of played like a pivotal part in it
yeah,
because she had access to the X-wings. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like the the what you call it, the rebels, which
yeah, yeah,
ain't the rebels anymore because they won.
yeah,
You know, the Empire has fallen until Kylo Ren comes back into play.
yeah.
They had about 30 years of running shit, but
Like, yeah,
it like it was just cool, man. It's like You cannot go wrong with a formula of storytelling in Star Wars.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
What would
I know I'm
you?
just ranting and going. I just really enjoyed the
No,
show.
it was a really fun. It was a really fun show. What you rate it?
I give it like a 4.7. You know,
I'm at
it's
yeah.
4.5, 4.5.
I'm at a 4.5. It was fun. It was a really fun show. I really hope it gets a second season because I feel like there's a lot more story you could tell.
That's what I'm. That's the problem. The reason why it's not closer to a five for me is because well, it's halfway to a five, but
Yeah,
it's because like the ending was good, but it just kind of just like they won and then it just stopped.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like his father pissed me off, like through the whole beginning of the show. The one little curly haired kid,
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
the one that looks like Mowgli. I had to actually had to Google that because I was like, "There's not Mowgli
No, it's
from
not. I
freaking."
looked it up when you said he looked like Mowgli. I was like, is it? And then I checked it and it wasn't him.
Yeah, no, because that movie came out what 2017, 18, The Jungle Book. I
Yeah,
was
but
like 2025. That's just a lot
y-
of years
yeah,
has
and
passed.
also like what made me think of it too because John Favreau like using reusing a lot of the people he works with. So
Yeah, but he looks exactly like that kid.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
he
And
does.
I was just like, unless he's one of those kids that don't grow, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But yeah, uh, it was just the like they won, and literally as soon as they won, they just went off into the sunset and it was over. That's the only gripe that I really have with it. Like I don't think there was a bad episode. I thought the way Jude Law's character got out of every situation that he was in. How many times did they threaten to throw him out the airlock, bro?
yeah,
Like 5, 6 times, and this guy got out of it every single time. He was the commander of the ship in the beginning, got locked up, broke out with the help of the kids, took back over his not took over, but convince them to follow him again, ultimately to get killed, to ultimately kill the guy and take over the fucking shit. He's an awesome character,
yeah.
bro. Like that boy fought until the end. He was just hungry, man. He was just hungry.
He just want
He was
food.
tired of being hungry.
Yeah. So the crazy thing is, we had to figure out what's next because we did Clone Wars. I'm trying to look at.
Well, we did. We Clone Wars is done.
Yeah,
Yes.
Clone
The only
Wars is
thing that
done.
we have Rebels, and then we have Acolytes.
We have Bad Batch too.
We have Bad Batch. We have Visions, which is more of an anime. I'm
Yeah,
hearing.
yeah, yeah. It's like Animatrix. There's a bunch of different
Let's
artists.
do let's do Bad Batch. Let's do Bad Batch
All right. Or you
because
want to,
that's more. That's what's up.
or you want to do, want to stick with the live action shows because we have one more live action show.
What's that?
The Acolytes.
Acolytes. Well, eventually we're gonna have to dive down into Rebels. And how many seasons is Rebels?
I don't think this is that long. I'll tell you right now. I have it up.
Because we're catching up to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how much more we actually have where we don't start visiting
Rebels
things.
is 4 seasons,
4 seasons.
but and they're like about 20 something episodes long each.
And then don't forget that we have the Lego movies as well.
Yeah, the lake, and I heard good things about them as well. So
You know what I mean?
I heard heard they actually were quite good. They were actually fun. So we'll go. I'll say Bad Batch, Acolytes,
And
or
that's what, two
Divisions.
seasons? 2 seasons for Bad
Bad
Batch?
Batch is 2 seasons.
Okay. And Acolytes is 1 season.
Yeah,
I heard mixed reviews with it.
yeah.
There's Visions. How many episodes is Visions?
Bad Batch 3 seasons.
3 seasons.
Yes,
Visions is an anime,
but it's 2 seasons, I think. But they're
animated
shorts.
series. They're they're very anime.
But they're short. There's three
Yeah,
seasons, but they're short. They're like 15-minute episodes.
they're 9 episodes per. First season's 9 episodes. Second season's 9 episodes. Third season's 9 episodes.
So
That's that. That's gonna be some work for me because it's like an anime.
yeah,
So it's like I'm gonna really have to dial in for that.
So,
Um, yeah, whatever. I'm down for whatever. You know
so
what I
let's
mean?
do acolytes. So we
We
could
have
finish
enough
the live actions.
acolytes
Yeah,
season. So this one season. Yeah, okay, we can do acolytes.
yeah. So acolytes would be next. There's 8 episodes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
came out last year.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I'm
Okay.
down. That should be an easy watch.
We do acolytes first. I think we go to Bad Batch next because we did finish Clone Wars, and I think that all connects.
Yeah, but I also heard Rebels also connects to everything too.
Um, then we flip a coin.
Put it on the wheel.
Yeah, we gotta get a Star Wars reel now because
God
of how
help
much
us
shit
all.
we gotta watch. Um, but yeah, just like everything else, it has a lot of stuff to watch though. So, um, yeah, so acolytes would be next.
All right, yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right. Anything else?
I mean, has there been any Star Wars news out there?
Not
I
really. It's
don't
been
know of
kind of
anything.
quiet so
You know?
far. That I know of.
The dogs are about to start barking.
But yeah. Anyway, so we could wrap this up.
Oh,
Um,
here's a thing from Screen Rant 21 hours ago. Mark Hamill on passing the Star Wars baton to Ryan Gosling.
there you go.
What is Ryan Gosling about
Oh,
to do?
he's in Starfighter, that new Star Wars movie coming out.
Okay, so that's something that I could start watching. New Jedi Order.
Yes.
Is that it? That's the next
Uh,
movie, 2027. I don't know. I don't know.
it's yes, Star Wars Starfighter.
Okay,
That's gonna be the next
Star
movie.
Wars.
Yeah,
All right.
which is
Well,
as
at the end of the day, we don't we'll always have Star Wars stuff because eventually we can dive down into the comic books because I heard the comic books are really good and
yeah,
I've read a couple of the Darth Vader ones and I wouldn't mind diving down into that world. I know it's always tough for us to actually get the comics done and doing things because we have so much shit that we have to watch
yeah,
for all of our podcasts, but one of these, when the time comes that whether it's on the Morphin Cast and us doing the Boom Studios or the
yeah,
fucking Go Power Rangers and stuff like that, it's like that's we actually have to
yeah,
have a break on watching things in order to get that done.
yeah, yeah. It's true.
Like my attention span is too short when it comes to it, and I need to read it in like a couple of days instead
Yeah,
of stretching it out over a month. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
So yeah, so we'll wrap this up. This is not a Trekkie. Thank you for listening.
Yeah,
Follow me on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, Twitch, and TikTok, or Mark the Mic. I'll be on Twitch today after 3 o'clock. I'm doing my month of doing all the Yakuza games, so definitely check that out. Follow Red Cycling on Instagram, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, SoundCloud, um, WordPress, and definitely check his YouTube channel out. He has a lot of game videos of Double Dragon revised and Asylum, so check those out. Um, Also listen to our other casts,
yeah,
the Morphicast, the Shell Shock podcast, the Older Now the Trekkies, the Gamer Rage podcast, the ones we have up, and we'll be coming back with that soon. For the Mass Effect, big Mass Effect talk conversation, and then
yes. I
also
just gotta
check out
finish
our
it.
weekly It Gets Better I Swear and the Wrestling Babble, and follow
Yeah.
10HT.
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at the Real Tatsuku Up. You can also follow me on Instagram as the Real Tatsuku Up. As always, a shouts out to Game On, retro video game store based out in Long Island at two separate locations, one in Miller Place and one in Smithtown, satisfying all your retro video game needs, even nowadays stuff, because he's been getting a lot of pretty cool stuff. He's been stockpiling on the Switch 2s and everything like that.
Nice.
I'm starting to think that he should start a website so he can start selling online. I don't understand why he doesn't do that because he would get out to a bigger audience that way.
Yeah.
But also, if you're on Long Island, you can go and check out the two Game On retro video game arcades, one in Smith Haven Mall in Lake Grove and one in Tanger Outlet in Riverhead. Fun for all ages and $15 to get in. All day play, no coins. What's better than that? Because if you know damn well you went into an arcade with coins, you spend it way over $15. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, but that's that in a nutshell.
All right. Peace out, laters, and always remember.
Yeah, fuck Zordon.
Yeah, you could fuck him in there too. All right.
Yeah, he's been fucked on. Fuck, we've been saying fuck Zordon on every podcast.